Unsolved 2017, the case of 58-year-old Stephen Frith. Stephen Frith was found dead at his flat in Tarring Road, West Worthing on the 27th of October 2017. He had been beaten to death. His body was found after a neighbour noticed his door was open and went in and found him on his bed. It was heard that the night before people had heard multiple voices coming from his flat, both male and female, which had continued into the early hours of the Friday, along with the sounds of Stephen Frith screaming in pain. 4 people, 3 men and a woman, were arrested in connection with his murder on the 11th of April 2019, but it was reported that they had all been released without charge on the 29th of April 2019, although it was noted that they were still being included in the police investigation, but that there was not enough evidence to charge any of them. The 3 men were aged 40, 38 and 20, whilst the woman was 22. They were all from Worthing. Stephen Frith had suffered from serious injuries that were described as being consistent with a physical assault. The police found several Rothmans cigarette butts around the flat that they were able to get DNA evidence from, and said that they were trying to identify who had left them, and appealed for friends of Stephen Frith to come forward. The cigarettes were described as proper, tailor-made Rothmans. However, police said that the DNA on them didn't match anybody on their database. The police noted that the majority of other cigarettes found were roll-ups. The police noted that his bedsit had the appearance of having been tidied up before they arrived. The investigation into his murder was called Operation Clyde. The police described Stephen Frith as a small and vulnerable man who suffered from various congenital issues, and noted that whilst he had stable accommodation, he was known to associate with the street community. A detective said, "He was probably taken advantage of for years by other people in the Worthing area using his address for taking drugs, or somewhere that they could sleep without paying rent. It was a bit of a sad life for Stephen, really." Stephen Frith was a former jockey. His flat was at the junction with Harrow Road, just off Tarring Road. Nothing more is known about how Stephen Frith came to die, and his case remains open to this day.